Good morning, Bobcat staff and scholars. Today is Friday, September the 3rd, and we are going to have a fabulous, fantastic, fun-filled day of teaching and learning that might be filled with a few surprises. Let's get started with our morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I'm excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I'm a Bobcat. This has been Mallory Beard.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. As we continue to discuss our focus word for the month of September, responsibility, I want to remind you that being responsible is one of our 3 foundational values that we discuss each and every day. It means to be accountable for what you do, your actions, and your behavior. And you do the right thing at the right time all the time so that people can trust and depend on you. One way you can show responsibility at school is to wear your mask properly. What does that mean? That means that your mask is covering your mouth and your nose at all times. When you do this, you are being responsible for protecting everyone in the building so that no one will get sick and have to stay at home. And so I want to remind you that when you do not wear your mask properly, you are not displaying our foundational value of being responsible. And now I know that all of our Bobcats scholars are very responsible. So I know that when I walk around today, when Miss Kissel walks around today, when Dr. White walks around today, when Mr. Hill walks around today, when Miss Dunlap walks around today to visit your classrooms, we won't see any scholars who don't have their mask covering their mouth and their nose. I can't wait to see how wonderful our brilliant Bobcats will be today, showing their responsibility by having their mask over their mouth and their nose. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I know that you can do this. Show us what you can do. Today, we want to spotlight one of our staff members. On the screen, you will see our PLC coach, Miss Kissel. Today, we want to thank you for stepping in to make sure that our fifth grade scholars had quality instruction over the past couple of weeks. You rock. You are phenomenal. You are fantastic. We appreciate all that you do for us. Have a fabulous Friday, Miss Kissel. Today's classroom spotlight goes to Mr. Kane and his fantastic fifth graders. On yesterday, they participated in a real-world learning experience where they measured the height of their partner's shadow. This was a fantastic, phenomenal, brilliant learning experience that I'm sure that our scholars won't soon forget. Thank you, Mr. Kane, for planning these types of real-world learning experiences for our scholars, and I look forward to seeing more outside of the box experiences like this as the year progresses. Now, in our upcoming events and holidays, I want to remind you that we are not going to have school on Monday. Remember, we are observing the Labor Day holiday, and so we will all be sleeping in and resting on Monday. But I'll see you bright and early on Tuesday morning. And I just want to make one correction. On Tuesday and Thursday, when we have our tryouts for the cheer squad, it is open to all students in grades 2 through 5. We spent all of last month talking about being respectful, and one way that we can be respectful is to actually celebrate and accept the unique qualities of each individual. And so, if you look on the screen right here, you will see Quentin Perron. He is actually a male cheerleader for the Los Angeles Rams. And in 2019, he became the first ever male cheerleader to perform in the Super Bowl. So we want a team that represents everything in the world. Now, what I haven't seen are any boys on cheer squads in elementary school. You can see them in high schools, you can see them in some middle schools, but I want our brilliant Bobcat cheer squad to be the best that it can be. So if there are any boys who would like to try out for our cheer squad, I can't wait to see what you bring. Don't forget, you need shorts, t-shirt, tennis shoes on Tuesday and Thursday from 3:30 to 5. If there are any boys, teachers in the classroom who want to try out for our cheer squad, send them to the office, or just send one student to the office with the number of flyers that you need, and we will be sure to send those home so that their parents will know that it's okay for them to stay on Tuesday and Thursday. And of course, we know that upcoming during our support classes, we will have our Bobcat Bonanza. We will also have maybe a sweet treat or two this afternoon for those who are deserving and who have earned that. 4 tallies or less is what you're shooting for every 2 weeks as we celebrate our Bobcat Bonanza. I am so excited to announce that today we have a new first place grade in reading. Our grade 1 scholars inched past grade 2 by 1%. If you remember on yesterday, grade 1 and grade 2 were both tied with 94%. Well, today grade 1 has just inched right on past and they are now in the lead with 95%. Now, grade 2 and grade 5, remember, there's probably only one student that is keeping you from being at 100% completion. So grade 2 is still at 94%. Grade 5 is still at 90%. So that is our first, second, and third place for the highest completion rate by grade level. Let's take a look at math. If you remember on yesterday, grade 5 was holding steady at 95%. But take a look at grade 1. Grade 1 was actually in 4th place on yesterday with 92%. But do you know how hard they worked on yesterday? Because they not only reached 95% in reading, but they also reached 95% in math. Grade 1 scholars, I just want you to know that is the epitome. That is exactly what we're looking for. That is the best example of what it means to be Bobcat strong. Today, I honor our first grade scholars because you worked so hard on yesterday and it has paid off. You are now in first place in both reading and math. Way to go, scholars. As we continue to build brilliant Bobcats, I want you to take a look on this screen. This is our largest 90% club list yet. In reading, we have Miss Ford, Miss Somerville, Miss Dones, and Miss Gatson in the 90% club. And in math, we have Mr. Kane, Miss Somerville, Miss Ford, Miss Dickens, Miss Kissel, Miss Carroll, and even our newest Bobcat staff members class has made it into the 90% club. Welcome to the family, Miss Fleming. Your class is at 94%. I am so proud of the work that we are doing each day as we progress to 95 or 100%. We are getting closer and closer to being able to use our intervention time to make you smarter and build brilliant Bobcats. That's why we're trying to get you to finish this test. Once you finish your test, then you will be able to complete your iReady lessons, which will teach you all of the things that you haven't quite mastered yet. And so our intervention time every day is our time to make you smarter. It's the time that we build our brilliant Bobcats. Keep working. Don't give up. I know that you can do it. I'm counting on you. I can't wait to see which classes will make it into the 100% club on Tuesday, because you're almost there. You are almost there. Look at your classmates and say, did you finish your iReady diagnostic test yet? It's just one person that's keeping, especially the classes in the 95%, from making 100%. If you're at 90, there are probably 2 people in your class who haven't finished. Turn around, look at everybody in the room, and point to them and say, finish your iReady diagnostic test. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future. We will conclude our announcements with our victory roar. Say it with me. Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are reimagining 901. Have a fantastic day of teaching and learning.